This is the helicopter that carried the most elite troops into the Bin Laden raid. The Chinook, the unstoppable flying giant, twin rotors, thunderous power, a flying fortress that rewrote the rules of warfare and rescue. CH-47 Chinook, the sky's heavy-lifting giant. When you think of helicopters, you think small, nimble, stealthy. But the Chinook, it's a beast. It's not here to slip by undetected. It's here to announce itself with a roar and to move mountains. Troops, artillery, downed helicopters, entire humanitarian relief packages. When you need to move the impossible, you call in the Chinook. Let's talk about what makes this giant so legendary. For something this massive, it's shockingly fast. The Chinook can hit 196 mph, making it the fastest helicopter in the US Army's fleet, even outrunning smaller utility helicopters. That means rapid insertions, fast extractions, and the ability to avoid ground threats and get out before the enemy can lock on. This is where the Chinook earns its crown. 24,000 pounds. That's an entire Humvee artillery pieces, or enough supplies to sustain a forward operating base for weeks. It can carry 33 to 55 troops, depending on configuration, plus their gear, plus weapons. When other helicopters say, "That's too much," the Chinook says, "Watch me." With a range of 460 miles, the Chinook can fly deep into enemy territory or reach remote disaster zones without refueling. It extends the arm of military and humanitarian aid to places most aircraft simply can't touch. The Chinook story began in Vietnam, 1962. Jungles so dense you couldn't see the sky. Mountains so steep trucks couldn't climb them. The Chinook turned those mountains into highways and jungles into landing zones. It lifted cannons onto mountaintops, rescued downed pilots under fire, and carried wounded soldiers back to safety. Fast forward to today, Afghanistan's rugged peaks, Iraq's searing deserts. The Chinook carries armored vehicles to forward outposts, delivers critical ammunition when convoys are too dangerous, and lifts entire sections of broken helicopters off the battlefield for repair. No road? No problem. No runway. Doesn't matter. The Chinook's secret? Those massive twin rotors. While most helicopters have one main rotor and a tail rotor for stability, the Chinook's tandem rotor design allows it to lift massive loads without the torque problems other helicopters face. It's a flying crane, a thunderous mechanical miracle. This isn't just about lifting gear. Special Forces teams love the Chinook. During the Bin Laden raid, Chinooks flew in as backup support and possible extraction. When you need to get dozens of operators into a compound in seconds with all their gear, you call in the Chinook. When you need to evacuate an entire team and hostages, Chinook. In disasters, the Chinook becomes a savior. In the 2010 Pakistan floods, Chinooks delivered food, medicine, and evacuated stranded families from rooftops. In Nepal's 2015 earthquake, they carried tons of relief supplies into remote villages unreachable by road. When hurricanes slam the US, these flying giants bring in water, generators, and rescue teams, then carry survivors to safety. Today, over 20 nations trust the Chinook, from the US to the UK, Japan to the Netherlands. Whether it's the hot sands of the Middle East or icy Arctic fields, the Chinook is at home anywhere. Look closer and you'll see the genius. Multiple cargo hooks let the Chinook carry more than one load at once. Split supplies to multiple forward bases in a single flight. Inside, armored crew seats, self-sealing fuel tanks, advanced avionics, and radar warning systems. On the outside, defensive guns on each side to repel threats during landings and extract. Chinook pilots are some of the most skilled aviators on Earth, hovering a 98-foot-long, 26,000-pound machine above a tiny landing zone at night, under fire, with crosswinds screaming at 40 knots. That's not just flying, that's art. Every mission rests on crews who keep these titans alive. Rotors inspected for micro cracks, engines checked and rechecked, hydraulic systems bled and refilled, all so that when the call comes, the The Chinook is ready to roar. The Chinook isn't stuck in the past. Today's CH-47F variant features upgraded engines, digital flight controls, advanced avionics, and improved lift capabilities. Tomorrow's Chinooks? Even more power, longer range, and better survivability against modern threats. From the freezing Arctic to the steaming jungles of Southeast Asia, the Chinook answers the call. Mountaintop evacuations, flood rescues, jungle insertions, artillery lifts, vehicle drops. It does the work no other helicopter can do, and does it faster, farther, and with more payload than anyone else. When we see a Chinook coming, it means we're going home. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how many of us there are, that bird will get us out. It always does beyond combat. The Chinook is humanity's heavy lifter. Every box of food, every crate of medicine, every rescued family is a testament to its unmatched capacity and reach. The Chinook embodies a rare paradox, massive and loud, yet a gentle savior. It can bring an entire battlefield to life, then turn around and bring life back to the broken corners of the world. When you hear the deep, thunderous drumbeat of those twin rotors, remember, that's not just a helicopter, that's a promise that no one is too heavy to lift. No place is too far to reach. No mission is impossible. Want us to dive into the fierce Apache next? The stealthy Black Hawk? Or maybe the legendary Huey? Drop your favorite in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more Sky Legends.